is to be fair.
Okay. I'm just going to click go live on my TikTok. Does this like live? Go live. Device camera. Practice mode is available. Oh, I want to practice. Welcome to practice mode. You'll have at least 30 seconds to explore live features and practice by yourself. Decide whether to officially go live or stay in this mode when you see a countdown pop up. Oh my God. Ready to go live? Click go live. Confirm your age. Okay. Don't f up the birthday. We can do this. Damn, we gotta scroll back pretty far here. Jesus. All right, where are we at? Choose method. Facial age estimation. Credit card authorization and selfie with ID. Bro, are we serious? Facial age estimation. Make me old. I'm old. Continue. Got it. Allow. Oh, wait. Place your face. Hi. Go live. You'll go live in 3 seconds. Holy shit. I think I just need to do this once and then I'll be able to do it from my desktop. Shut the fuck up, Darius. I mean, shut the heck up. 3, 2, oh my God. Viewer 698450 joined. Hamsterhawk joined. All right. Swipe left to view real-time performance and more tips. More likes can attract viewers. Keep it up.
Fair. I think that was something that was...
How do I get... I don't want these. I don't need these ever. I don't know why it's above my head. I don't know where those things come from, and I need to turn them off. How do I do that? What's my thing? At Stephen Bonnell 98. Wait, what's my thing? Stephen Bonelli 98. Good one. Oh, hi. Stephen Bonelli 98. Good one. Shut up. Oh, look. See, it's almost... Oh, hi. We're almost there. We're almost there, okay? I mean, be quiet. We're almost there, okay? Stop! Make this stop! How do I turn off the hats? I need to turn that off. Welcome to TikTok. I am streaming my minimum amount of time, which I think is 25 minutes. That's racist. I don't know, or that's racially insensitive. I don't appreciate it when people talk about my Latinx identity with a hat. Oh wait, what did the one guys do? Yum, 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 ice cream, slurp, slurp. Do those guys still exist? You look like fucking Dr. House. I'm crying. Don't get my hopes up like that. Ever, okay? I don't even look remotely like House. Do the glitzy overdrive?
Was not illustrated in previous content cops that I think should have been and probably wouldn't have left me with so much regret. Ethan deserves all of the criticism that he's getting. I think it's very valid. But I also think at the end of the day, we should acknowledge that he's human because he is human. And he is in a situation that's making him extremely scared, paranoid, defensive.
Like this type of shit, I just want you to know. Whoa, okay, you're about to say some edgy stuff. He's talking about you being a gaslighting. Oh, okay. Guys, this is a soy thing. I can say soy, right? Don't do this anymore, okay? If you're going to defend me, just defend me. Don't play into these memes of like, yeah, I have an intense dislike of Destiny because he did unapproved insertions into my family members. That's an okay phrase, right? However, I still support his message, okay? Don't do that. That's cringe. Sorry. Stop. Oh, I can feel my headache. I think I have to stream for think it's 25 minutes. Stop. Am I at least getting money when people do that? Wait, can I even get money? Is this account even approved for that? How do you put things on me? Yes, that's money. Where is money even going? Money's going to the CC. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. I feel like I'm the dude in not Fall Guy. What was that one movie? What am I thinking of? Free Guy. Yeah. Am I supposed to hear things from my phone? No. Stop. Don't do that one. Why did it not my cheeks? Oh no. No. I'm tired. I need to sleep off my sickness. Tell me when to spend 45 minutes. No, 25 minutes. Thank you for reminding me of the glitzy overdrive.
Entering Glizzy Overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%. We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 Glizzies. Entering Glizzy Overdrive.
Okay. Okay, somebody come talk to me. How do I have you be drug in? How do we do that? Not drug as in the illicit materials. Drug as in dragged, as in the past tense of dragged. Well, but dragged is already past tense. Stop with that. That's right. That's racially insensitive. Is there a way to... Wait, what is this? What does this thing do? Hold on, I got so many buttons on my screen. Real-time performance. Okay. Oh, meet the requirements to unlock all live tools. Oh my God, go live on 3 separate days and then go live for 30 minutes. Show stream. Why? It's just the same thing. Seen Charlie Kirk at Cambridge? A little bit. Do you really have to unbutton your suit when you're sitting? All those white shirts out showing. Whatever. What's your TikTok at? It's at Stephen Bunnell II98, so that I can trick people into thinking I'm actually 26 instead of 36, apparently. Is the YouTube stream mirrored or is the TikTok stream mirrored? Well, this is to the right of me. From the camera's perspective, it looks like it's stage left, though. I don't know why it's mirrored. You need text on screen for your TikTok stream, so random scrollers know you're taking debates. I don't know if I can drag people in. I might not have that unlocked yet. Destiny, what's your favorite color that people need to know? My, it's obviously blue. Why would you even ask that? Fake fans. TikTok makes you look 46. You know what? Procreate. I'm going to engage in consensual procreation with the female gendered person that brought you into this planet. So. Using the selfie cam on the phone, that one is usually mirrored in most apps. Don't you have to use a selfie cam? Can I reverse the camera? I don't know what these buttons do, bro. Hosts, guests, interact, enhance, and more. Flip camera. Oh, whoa, let's chill. Sorry, okay. I like having nice pictures of cats on my screen because it calms me while I'm streaming, okay? Why don't you buy the Destiny Debates TikTok account? That's what people bring us here from. I have that account or it might be at officialdestiny.gg. And then there might be a Destiny Debates fund. I'm only streaming from new accounts because apparently when you stream, you can be banned very easily and very quickly. So the meta is you just like keep creating new accounts. So. Is there a way that I can mirror your video? Oh, no. Boom. Oh, now I don't know if that looks worse. Do I like that? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm sure it was important. Daily ranking. Popular live. Oh my god, I'm getting like rewards and stuff. Got it. Real time. Top 10 creators will get featured in search. Do you plan on doing debates? Yeah, duh. If you're typing in chat, can you please place your pronouns before your message so I know how to address you? Sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even make jokes like that. I'm just in a video game, okay? I literally have nothing to say or talk about. I don't know what you... True. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We got some glazing in here. I'm here for it. Join my fan club. What's my fan club? It's not that dude. Why can't I have... Oh, could I make a DGGer guy and have him like appear and clap and stuff? No, you can't do custom emotes. Where's your black female representation? My name is Destiny. How much more do you need? Show chat on screen. How? Is it this? Nope. Oh, original. The window needs to be bigger. Sorry, larger. Careful. There you go. Oh, thank you for the roses. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Jones. Thank you, Roldan, for the goat. Thank you, Ari, for the rose. Thank you, Sydney, for the rose. Thank you, Star F, for the rose. Thank you, Shushu. Thank you, Ari. Thank you, Roldan. 18 goats. 24, 38 goats. 44 goats. What do goats even... I don't even know what the goat noise is, actually. Actually, I do know what the goat noise is. Do you know what the goat noise is? The goat noise is I play for the Bulls, jersey number 23. Okay, that's the goat noise. Just in case you were curious. Okay. Wow, Shushu. Wow, Gabriel. Wow, Gilbert Ramos. Wow, Gabriel. Wow, Gilbert. Wow, we got a lot of... He Googled the jersey number? Yeah, you better believe that. I don't remember that. Because I do not have much care for that. What if we, I don't even know where my brain is going. I don't know what I was even going to say there. I didn't actually, I didn't take my Vyvanse today, and I'm sick. And I'm, tired, and I'm hungry. I got a lot of biological impairments right now, but not any that involve anything illegal. That's for sure. I mean, unlegal. Hey! Go to other people's lives. Thank the guy for the galaxy. Thank you for the galaxy! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! If you need goat for the soundboard, Control F for goat. Weird goat noise.
Gorgeous.
They're investigating you, homie.
What? Ethan, wake up!
Base?
I definitely need that one. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. I definitely need that one. Did you guys hear what happened with that recent, attack thing? Can I say attack? And then when you saw who was involved?
Base?
In a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this on this H3 lore soundboard?
Destiny is a great guy.
True. I am true. I am true. Very true.
I've never had an original thought in my life.
Oh my god, these are so good.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
I remember watching this. Oh, I remember watching this. Wow, Staraf, thank you for the 91 roses. That's so many roses. I'm not going to have enough water. Thank you, Jackson, for another galaxy. I have so many galaxies. These are going to wilt and die. Can somebody put waters in the chat so that is water an emote? I need to, because I'm not going to be able to water all of the roses. I'm sorry, they're going to unalive, I mean, not die. My bad. I'm gonna die with DYE. True. Oh my god, their soundboard is huge.
Carnivore diet will fix that.
It's a professional computer.
Okay.
Cheeto.
It's a good clip. Oh, I can take a ibuprofen. I just remember. Oh, I mean a health pill. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of that. Let me get a play piano. I don't know if you can hear it on the thing. I don't even know if you can hear it on stream. I don't know if it's like hooked up properly. Nice glasses. Heck yeah. Heck yes. Can I make those noises? I'm sorry. There you go. Can you do the Dexter's theme song? Yeah. Nope, I can't actually. Hold on one second. I don't like that Kafka made fun of me for needing suspenders. I don't like that. Are suspenders for nerds?
Imagine him ninja got a low table fame.
No.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Sorry, it's way too loud.
Don't call him a fat pig. Please do not call him a fat pig.
Who is that even in reference to?
What?
Am I allowed to link things on my TikTok? Here, there's another TikTok account we have. Follow us on TikTok. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Just in case this one gets banned. So I have a backup ready to go.
That's my blowing. Right.
Okay.
A carrot.
Adolf Hitler, dude!
Wait, are you allowed to say that name? Adolf. He was talking about Adolf hit. A guy named Lur, in case you were curious, okay? How do we know this is real? It's not real. It's AI. I'm so tired and hungry. I need to get out of here. Talk about politics? Okay. Wow. Politics in the US of A. There's a lot of politics. A lot of politics is politicking. And let me tell you, fam. Oh, oi! Yo soy political. Let me tell you about the politics, okay? It's rough. It's rough out here. Esta no bueno. Esta muy mal. Esta. I don't know any more adjectives in Spanish. S. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Stop putting the hat on me. That's offensive. Bro, please just add Kickbot and attach all of your links at Destiny. What Kickbot? Crynex, are we even friends on Discord? Why not just send me these requests and then I can actually like do them instead of just putting them in frickin' Kick Chat, in the frickin' Kick Chat. Give us your best recreation of the Dean laugh. I don't know. Didn't Dean have a clip and people were like, "Why is he being so condescending?" Oh, that was in the Twitter home group. Is this really you? No, this is an AI recreation of me. Oh, play connections. Oh, we're going to connect. Okay. We're going to connect, guys. Do you make sure to button the suit when you stand up for the judge? Yes. I unbutton it when I sat down. I don't know if I ever called him Your Honor, though. Uh-oh. Our words for today, guys, okay? Welcome to the connection words of the day, guys, okay? What was that thing? We have showboat, tennis, ID, witchcraft, friendship, self-care, hunky-dory, posture, okay, law, fine, charm, grandstand, swell, medicine, swagger. Oh, hard or difficult? Do I have to say difficult? Am I allowed to say hard? Majors like law, medicine. No. Oh, things are fine. They're hunky-dory. They're okay. They're swell. Easy. Boom. Number one. Boom. All right. Oh, you're showboating. Posture. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable. The reason, regulated goods content. Oh my god, because I said the M word. Reason, discussing drugs or other regulated substances. No, will it stop doing that? Or is it now ruined completely? Okay, you can showboat, posture. grandstand, and swagger? Okay. Hmm. Bylaws, in-laws, by ID, in ID, by in-laws, outlaws, out tennis, law firm, ID firm, which firm, practicing law, practicing charming, legal law, legal charm, cheagle, okay. Tennis. Play tennis. Tennis elbow. Charm elbow. Oh, like things you can wear on your neck. You can get a charm. You can have an ID. I don't know. Things that can cure you of ailments. Medicine, charms, witchcraft. Oh my god, and self-care can cure you. Like magical stuff. Please don't give me one off. Wrong category. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. What are the other things? Tennis, law, ID, and friendship. ID, tennis, friendship, and law. Like what? Play, friendship, play law, play ID, play tennis. ID card, friendship card, law card. Do you have your law card? And your tennis card? Tennis, ball, ID ball, friendship ball. Oh, wait. No. That would be so dumb. Practice tennis. You can practice law. You can practice medicine. And you can practice self-care? No. Oh, no, because I'm one off. That would be so dumb. That's not it. Why can't you practice tennis? Okay. Restart the live. No, I'm good. We got it. Restart live. You're not on the For You page. That's fine. I hit my 35 minutes. No, I don't want to do this. What was the last thing? Bracelet. Oh, an ID bracelet. A tennis bracelet? What's a tennis bracelet? You have to hear live. I'll do it tomorrow. I have 2 restrictions. Oh my god. For regulated goods. For the pain stuff. Okay. Well, time guess it out. Oh, Lockheed. Oh, this is the first hangar that they opened up in DC. I'm in California. These are like the 30s cars, right? Or 20s? I'm gonna say 1930. It's either San Francisco or LA. I feel like flying stuff is gonna be more north, right? That kind of feels like it makes sense. What Amelia Earhart standing next to her Lockheed Vega 5B. Cringe. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we got a McDonald's. Disco Poobie. Huh. Bruh.
Bruh.
How am I supposed to know? Bruh, this is impossible. What are we looking for? No. I got Italy vibes. I don't know why. Or Southern Europe or something. Milan. No cell phones, really? Oh, but this McCafe thing is kind of new, isn't it? So this is probably like a pretty recent picture. And they're old people. That's why they don't have cell phones. I'll do 2016. A wedding couple on a horse-drawn wagon in Tallinn, Estonia. Oh my god, there's an Estonian flag. And it's the easiest to know flag because it's got the coolest color blue on it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. We're going for a 39. No, we're still going for a 40. Palace General de Gaulle. Oh, obviously. Near the Charles de Gaulle Airport, of course. Is CDG... That's in Paris, right? I think it is, isn't it? Isn't it? That's not an airport. Charles de Gaulle. I've passed through this airport so many times. Holy shysters. Foundation Louis Vuitton? What is that, a type of meat? Oh, Paris City Airport. Ori. Oh. Oh. I feel like all the de Gaulle should like be together, right? Like if it's Charles de Gaulle Airport, then the general place of de Gaulle should be like nearby, right? Seems like it tracks. Oh my god, M&M store. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know, somewhere near the airport. What? Whatever. And then year. What do we have here? Ugh. Man, those old suits. Okay, we got it. It's an old one. This is an oldie. Oh, they're happy because they were defeated. It's the end of World War II, and they took down the flag. Or maybe the end of World War I. What's it look like? It's more likely the end of. This is some old stuff. These little button-ups. Let's go ahead and hit up the 1917 here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 44. It was World War II. Oh, and we were even close-ish on the location. He had the buttons. He looks like a Confederate soldier, okay? What is this? Next round. Okay. We can go ahead and hit two big ones here. We can hit two big ones here. Okay. We can hit two biggies. Oh, who joined?
It is I, Vegan Gains.
Hello, Vegan Gains. These are old cards.
I wanted to update you on one. I got a new camera.
Cool. What kind of camera did you get?
50 kilometers today to pick it up.
Damn.
It's a ZV-E1.
A ZV-E1.
Yes, Sony. It's got the same image sensor as a Sony FX3.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and it's very small. It's actually smaller than I thought it would be. I saved about $1,000 buying it used from some college student.
Okay.
She was a very smelly, hairy Indian girl.
Okay.
And other important thing I wanted to tell you is, I don't know if you realize this, but you look like the guy that you shoot in the toilet on the second level of GoldenEye 007 for N64.
Well, thank you, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I should know what this big monument is, and I don't know what it is.
All right, well, take care, dude.
I love you, have fun, be careful. I feel like if these were in the U.S., I would know them, right? Like, this looks like a thing I would know. What? This looks like a lighthouse in the middle of nowhere, or not on the ocean. And then this is like... I can't... Wait, like, who, this is not like George Watt. This is some... It's got to be a bonger, dude. These guys look like they're bonging. Are we really bonging, though? Are we bonging? Oh, they're driving on the left. We might be bonging. Bong means London, always. London, 1920s. Boom! 8 years off. Dublin. Oh, come on. Same thing. Okay, 25. Okay, we need a big... Oh my god. Okay, this is the one. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm just kidding. I didn't reference. Is this 9, 11? I don't know. No shot. No, it must be. What other big things? Maybe? Afterwards, like the cleanup? How long did that take? I have no idea, actually. This is gonna be some not even remotely close. Come on, big one. Big memes. Let's go. Ooh! Oh, 2001. I thought that there was like, because the cleanup took a long time, didn't it? We take that though. Okay, we take that. We take that. Are you to get rubble off the street? Is this the street? It kind of looks like they're on a building. What? Cleanup took 3 months. September is the 9th month, isn't it? Wait, did I actually hit my 35K? Oh! Oh! Read the top left. Debris covering the roof on top of the World Financial Center following the storm. Oh, got him. Okay. I'm getting invited to something, I think. Hold on. Should I restart the live? I'm going to restart the live, but I don't even know if that works because I'm going to rejoin. I'm going to join someone else's thing, so. How do I even. What is that? Oh, stylish. No, I didn't mean to do that. Make this. Stop. Thank you. Interact. Draw and guess. You can draw words for viewers to guess during live. Continue your live progress. I still need to go live on 3 separate days. Pause live. If I pause and then unpause, will it unrestrict me? No. Oh. Restart. Oh, I bet it's this power button. End live? End now. Congratulations. I got 26,000 diamonds, which is USD 107.78. Thank you, China. Okay. Oh my god, my belly. I'm so hungry and grumpy. I have a lot of bad things going right now. No Vyvanse. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm sick. And I'm sick nasty. Why would you not take your Vyvanse for your court hearing? My views. Sorry. I don't like to take it when I'm short on sleep. It makes me feel like I'm setting my brain on fire. I don't know. I feel weird about it. It's probably not a big deal, but also I would have had to taken it way earlier than normal too. Play Among Us. What is the next one? Got it. Got it. Got it. You should start calling these suit streamers. No, I'm way too lazy to dress up in all this stuff. E flat, not D. Wait, what? No, it's D. The end is that. That's not it. You're so wrong. You're actually so wrong. Your camera's flipped again? Who cares? Why do you care? It doesn't matter. Wait. Oh. Wait. How do I join? Wear a suit every day, we will increase our female demographics. I don't care. Oh my god, I can feel my stomach eating itself. I checked my core temps on my laptop and it's 212F. Is that bad? IP band, 3 days, Apo, measuring CPU taps in Fahrenheit? Question mark? Why would you ever do that? Oh wait, request up. They said they requested me. Where do I see the request? Does anyone know what Destiny's mic setup is? I have a Re 2020. I think that's what this is called, right? Running 2. An RME Fireface UCX2. RME stuff is very expensive, but it is amazing. Wait, wait. It's expensive, but it's... Here's your biggest oiler, unban this guy. Does it really make sense to call people oilers if the United States is now like a lead exporter of oil? It doesn't really make sense anymore, does it?
Amazing.
I unbanned you. You didn't have to sub again, my dude. Click join queue. How do I join? Click join queue where? What does this button do? Share. Nope. Wait, can you stream from your iPad? You have to go on their stream on. Okay, if I like tab out, the hosts away and we'll be back soon. Good one. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I will be back soon. I will be back soon. Okay, wait. Boom. Boom. I really don't like this. Streaming from my phone is super spooky. Click join queue. Did you find it? Join queue. Is it this thing? Your TikTok profile will be displayed when people open links you share. You will watch the next live in 6 seconds. What happened? Am I in a thing? What is that? Add live goal. I'm still live. Or Ridge. Where is join queue? I am booming frowny face. Comment something in the live. I don't know where the live is or where to comment. Can you post? Do you see guests? Where? Where? Bottom of the live. Of my live? Question mark. Can you link me a thing and then I click it and then I see you go to their live. Oh wait, link me your live. Join my fan club. No, on this person's live. Oh. Hold on. Okay, got it. Okay. So we go here, here, here. Wait, is that gonna end my live then, or can I like live on their live? Oh look. Okay, I clicked and then it reopened. It looks like it's opening my live. Do I need to end my live to join their live question mark? Unstable internet, excuse me. Wait, please get any small, what? Do I need to end my live to join another live? Yes, okay. Power, and now.
Representing the characters of others.
Oh my God.
Since you've been crying about how you think yours has been misrepresented for the last month with no stop in sight. So that's all I have to say.
Oh, really? That's so interesting. So he drops because he's got
Z.
Okay, how do I request? Oh, click guest. Request to join as a guest.
Here's the deal. Meadows.
Oh my God, I'm so shy. Do I really want to do this?
That night, she sent the request. This is the opportunity for you to apologize.
Okay, let's go.
Again, apologizing isn't about who's right or wrong. I do think that you were wrong to be up there. I do think that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if you are to be a person who is in a position of leadership, sometimes you just have to do what is right. You have to do what is right. I didn't say about who's right or who's wrong, but you have to do what is right. I hope that makes sense.
If Z should apologize to anything, it's not being mean enough on that panel, in my opinion. Those people were far, far meaner than.
No, why did it kill the thing? What happened? I mean, end the thing. Oh no, my life. Wait, why did it? What happened? Wait.
ironic that Dean comes up here just to try to truth bomb everybody, but then he can't even respond to an actual debate. He can't
haven't engaged.
No, he came here to be productive to then drop down as soon as
No, I didn't say he. I said I came here to be productive. When I was invited up, I came here to be productive. I really wanted to know, what is your plan for outreach tomorrow? Because it's not just white people and it's not just young white men who voted for Donald Trump. You're going to run across all different types of people. There are gay people who voted for Donald Trump. There are transgender people who voted for Donald Trump. There are disabled people who voted for Donald Trump. So how are you all planning to actually address these communities when you can't even have a simple conversation about an action that you took yourself? That people called out and said was wrong. You can't even take accountability for that. And you don't think that anything is wrong there. It's not just about getting votes. It's not just about that, Z. And I've been trying to tell you that.
So, then what is it about? If it's not about getting votes, what is it about?
You're not gonna. Okay, let me make this clear. You're not going to be able to change people's minds if you're not able to relate to them. That is the main thing that you're able to do is to relate.
Yeah, this is relatable.
You think that you're being relatable? So what you guys want to do is be antagonistic? Is that what y'all want to do? Y'all want to be hostile? Because literally, I told you that I came here to have a productive conversation.
Apologies.
I literally came here and said I came to have a productive conversation. Why do your sentences keep meeting mine, Clarkson? Like, are you okay? Is everything okay at home?
It's literally just the white fragility. Clarkson, you been
What are we doing?
No. It's not about you seeing a person of color. It's your white fragility. Like, you can't embrace anything that anyone is saying. Literally, they're trying to have a conversation with you, but you're so locked in on being a condescending asshole that you won't even let anyone speak because you have a problem.
No, it has.
Excuse me, guys.
It has nothing to do with your skin color.
The Santana guy is a little bit problematic. He keeps bringing people's race up for no reason. It's really weirding me out. Can we not have him use racist, please? Thank you. You are absolutely irrelevant in this conversation. No one knows you. You just got in here.
off,
Slap nuts.
You are.
Yeah, I know you don't. Don't worry about it, Clarkson. Good.
Right, so then how are you
I'm
gonna
just
tell
figuring
that
out
I
who
just
you
matter
are.
when you don't matter so much?
Yeah. Oh, Z, do I not matter?
I never
Z.
said you didn't. I
You
said
were on the
based on your
first
Z.
topic to tour, but I don't think that like everybody should know you as this like
But my
renowned.
point is, do I have more of a point in this conversation than whoever the guy was? That's it.
I mean, I don't know who that person is.
Perfect.
But
Thank
you
you,
were on
Clarkson.
you were on one tour stop, so I'm not sure like what.
There's only been one.
Yeah,
I mean, acting like there's been more. Like, come on, Z. And stop
the
acting like
next
the
destination?
darn on tour stop was the tour. I used quotation marks whenever I said was derailed simply because we decided that we didn't want to be a part whatever it is you had organized. That's not the reason, Z. That's not it. It was because you didn't take accountability, and that's all that people were asking for, Z. That's it. And again, I'm going to say this for probably the 5th time. I came here to have a productive conversation because I've been in the groups, I've been in the circles where people are simply just wanting to know, how are you going to talk to different people? How are you going to talk to people that aren't white? That's it. How are you going to talk to those people when you all can't even listen to what it is that we have to say? You take everything that we say as an offense to you and you get defensive. You're always on defense, Z. Open your mind and also open your heart so that you can actually have these conversations. That's all that I am asking for.
Wait, when you say we, who is we?
When I say we,
Yeah.
when I say that's all we're asking for,
Yeah.
or you. We as in black people, as in the people that I've spoken to.
Okay, but weren't there other black people that were involved in this actual event? Why are you speaking for all of them?
One is here. Another one is here. Jaden could have been a part of it.
Yeah, but I just don't understand why you're like the...
All of the black creators that were a part of the tour.
Have you? You know what's funny about that comment? That's
No, I have not spoken to every single person in the world. I have not, no.
And so if we actually start to speak, then we are in a line with something that the other people are saying. So yes, Erica's had this conversation with multiple black creators, including the actual black women on the panel that, you know, where this whole thing started with Z.
Well, so the black panel women were not women that were involved with the event, though, right?
Again, I said including
Uh-huh.
those black women that were on the panel with Z that started this whole situation. I didn't say they were part of the tour. I said including.
All along, Buttercup.
No, I got it. Please don't black explain what that means. Thank you. I can understand, even though my white brain is very slow. Okay, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best here. When you say that Z needs to take accountability, what does that mean?
How was that black explaining?
Yes. What? I'm sorry, black explain?
Why did you assume that I didn't know what in addition to meant?
Because he said including, and you said that they weren't a part of the tour.
Do you think it's more likely that I just didn't hear that because multiple people are talking, or do you think I don't know what in including means?
This is just a statement to derail it. How about we actually?
How, excuse me, hold on, I'm sorry. Wait, do you think I don't know what in addition to means? Do you think I don't know what in addition to means?
Would it be white explaining if Anne made the same?
I'm not sure if you know what including means.
You don't, so you legitimately don't know if I know what including means, really? And this is a productive conversation? If you want to be snarky, that's fine, but just don't be upset when other people are snarky back to you.
We're getting into semantics. How about we actually have this conversation instead of getting into semantics?
Sure, what is taking accountability supposed to look like in the case for Z before the event explodes?
Taking accountability and addressing the actual concerns that members a part of the tour and observing the tour had with it.
You just said nothing. I'm asking you, what does taking accountability mean? And you said taking accountability.
You said before the tour happened.
No, before it exploded. Before it exploded.
Those concerns were, how those concerns would be alleviated, and what specific steps would be taken to alleviate them.
Okay, my understanding is, you can tell me if I'm wrong, my understanding is that these concerns were made public by a group of women on a TikTok live before they were ever expressed privately to anybody with the event. Is that true or is that not true?
That's false.
Okay, so can you tell me specifically, wait, this is so easy. This is a question of...
You know what's funny, and I'll give you a bit of a pass, bud, because I watched Z come on your live stream and speak to you live and completely mischaracterize everything that happened. She lied, she obfuscated, and she did not tell you everything that happened. So if you have only gotten this information from her and what you've been able to piece together, you don't know what exactly happened. And I'll give you a pass for that because she didn't tell you the full truth while speaking directly to you.
Okay, so tell me, wait. So that's so easy. If it's a factual disagreement, then just tell me, what were the claims that were brought up privately or expressed privately before that TikTok live that weren't being addressed?
One being security, another one being the lack of representation when it came to different demographics that were on this tour. 3 being the strategic behind it, and if people would be compensated for their work, would be compensated for their travel, amongst other things.
So when you say that these concerns weren't addressed, are you saying that they weren't expressed, that they weren't addressed to your satisfaction, or that the person just didn't agree with you when you brought them up?
These would be, that would be a question for those individuals that raised those questions. But those, to my knowledge, are the concerns that the people had.
Sure, but you understand that just simply having a concern doesn't mean that your concern is correct. It could be that you bring up a concern and that concern is addressed, and you might just have a disagreement with the organizer about how to address that concern, right?
I understand that. And those answers that Z or whomever provided would be adequate given the person who asked those questions. I didn't ask those questions, though.
Wait, so then if her responses were adequate, then that means that these concerns were addressed. The people just weren't happy with the answer?
Again, that would depend on who raised those concerns. If Erica's specific concerns were not addressed or were not answered to, that would be within her answer.
Sure.
Same would be for
Okay.
Santana.
Sure. So I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time.
Because I didn't raise that.
Sure. Was Erica part of the event or just part of that TikTok live?
Yes. I mean, you followed the event pretty extensively, have you not?
No, there's a lot of new names that I just don't recognize.
Okay. Well, you should know Erica. She was a part of that tour. So was Santana.
Cool. So Erica, what was a concern that you brought up that you felt like hadn't been addressed privately?
A concern that I had, and I was told that I would get a phone call from Z, is in regards to the live that she went on, where I felt that she needed to apologize to those young women. Because I did tell her in a Signal chat when she went on that live, I said, you need to change your tone. You're being very hostile right now.
I'm sorry, hold on, let me rephrase.
You asked the question earlier. I'm not finished. You asked the question earlier, what does accountability look like?
Wait, no, we're not doing the accountability thing. I'm just trying to factually. So my question was, wait, I had a very simple question.
Respectfully, you didn't interrupt me.
Because I literally...
Don't roll your eyes at that.
Well, my question was what concerns were brought up privately prior to the live? You're bringing up concerns that happened after the live. My question was, what concerns were brought up prior to the live that you felt like weren't adequately addressed?
Prior to the live?
Yes.
You mean the live that Z joined?
Yes.
Maybe. I wouldn't have anything to do with that because that was literally the same day that I joined the Signal chat. That was literally the same day that I joined.
Wait, so then you weren't part of this tour event?
Again, I'm sorry?
So you weren't part of the touring event, were you?
Are you not listening?
Santana and Erica were both a part of the event.
Okay, let me restart.
What Destiny's asking, he's asking what were the concerns that were pushed through before the tour even happened, before my live?
I can't say geek because I wasn't a part of that. I wasn't a part of that part of the conversation. I only know what happened basically as the live went on and afterwards. And in regards to concerns, those were for like yourself, geek, along with the women on the panel, and for other people. I can say that.
Yeah.
In regards to accountability, what accountability looks like, all right, and what it is, for the person who is taking accountability, Destiny, is for them recognizing, acknowledging the person's feelings, letting them know that they hear you, and then also mapping out for that person what they want to do and how they're going to go about changing. Because accountability, again, is changed behavior. I hope
Okay.
that answers your question.
Sure, I can kind of agree with that. Was there any accountability for the women on the live that were publicly airing their grievances and then being incredibly aggressive and rude to the organizers?
Just to clarify,
Ooh, that sounded like a long way of saying no. Okay. Okay.
It was.
I just didn't hear it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's directed towards Geek, but Geek, before you answer that, quick question, Destiny. Do you think the burden of responsibility is placed on people who are on a TikTok live randomly having a conversation, or an event organizer who is trying to put together what is being called a movement and leading an actual group of people to unfuck America? Like, who has more of a burden and responsibility, a random people on a TikTok live or an actual organizer who is putting together a multi-level event?
It doesn't have to be an either or. Everybody can have responsibility for how they behave in a given environment.
It's more of the responsibility lie, Destiny.
It depends on the situation. It depends on the scenario. I would say that the responsibility lies on people not starting a live and then trashing an event. I would say you don't have to do that. It's nothing to do with the organizer, but.
I know
Respectfully, why isn't Z having this conversation?
But we're talking about the difference between someone on TikTok, right? Someone, and where there's random people on TikTok all the time hosting lives. I mean, I was there. Geek had 62 people. again, Z was responsible. Yeah, Z was responsible for some of the biggest names. Not you, right? I mean, you weren't involved, but some of the biggest names on the left that's on TikTok. And she decided to make a decision, and she made a decision to actually join that conversation and then escalate the conversation. So I personally feel like the burden of responsibility lied on her, not on the random TikTok creators who had 62 people in the live before it started.
Sure, but let's say,
Z as though she's not here. She's very much present.
Sure,
in this room.
that's fine.
She should be facilitating these questions and should not be relying on Destiny, as fun as you are with one another, and having this conversation.
Cool. Why can't wait real quick? Why, I don't understand. Why can't the I can speak for myself. Thank you. The question is
okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So the question is, why can't the response to her joining the live? Why can't the response just be, "Oh, hey, you shouldn't have done that. Like, it didn't go well." Why can't that be the response? Why does it have to be this massive, like, World War III tier?
That was the response.
It absolutely was not. There were racist remarks made by the people on the live. It obviously exploded out into a huge thing that caused multiple content creators to drop from the event. That clearly was not the response.
Wait, hold on. Some misinformation. Nobody dropped after the event. My live happened on the 18th. The tour, the first event happened on the 22nd. Nobody dropped out. My live didn't create any type of, like I said, attraction originally. And
People dropped out afterwards as a result of the live.
So I'm just correcting the misinformation just a little bit there. Nobody dropped out until after the fact, like days after the tour, and that necessarily didn't have anything to do with me, I believe. That more had to do with the fact that the people on that tour felt like that was the best thing to do. I don't like, for me or any of the other creators, whether you're calling us messy or not, to be pushed blame on that, which that was not anything that let's break something down. First and foremost, nobody asked on that panel, Destiny, I know you watched it, nobody asked on that panel for anybody for Z to step down from her own organization. That was never the case, okay? That happened after the fact. That happened after the first tour. Just to clarify.
Yeah, but it happened because of events that happened on the live, correct?
Right?
Didn't it happen because of events that happened on the live?
I'm sorry, you're talking while I'm talking.
Yeah, because you're saying things that are incorrect and then you want to build off it. But didn't people drop? I literally, that's why I'm asking a question. Didn't people drop off of the event because of what happened on the live prior to the event?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thank you. So then it was related.
You were saying they dropped before the tour even happened.
No, they didn't, but they dropped afterwards, but they said they should have dropped before. They did make that statement. They said that if I would have known the totality of what had happened, they said, well, they shouldn't have even gone to the event, right?
Okay, so, yeah, sure. I mean, ultimately, I still don't think, let's be honest, Stephen. Or, I'm sorry, do you go by Destiny or Stephen? I'm looking at your name, I want to make sure.
Steven is fine, sure.
Okay. So first and foremost, I mean, yeah, that could be the case that they dropped because of my life. I'm sure that's mostly the reason why. I'm not going to deny that, right? But my issue is that we, the women, me and the women on that live, are getting blamed for the way this all happened. Nobody asked Z to come up. I mean, or at least, I'm sorry, let me correct myself. Nobody forced Z to come up on my live, to be fair, right? We were perfectly fine with talking to just the people that were just going to be on that tour, not the lead organization. We had decent conversations. We all got different answers from these people. It was so disorganized, right? Just based off the way that, they were getting all different answers from different questions that we had for them. Let me correct that really quickly. And second of all, in regards to the quote unquote, the aggression that you're saying that was put on my live, I would say that was kind of built up when we're specifically talking to Z, right? I don't know about you, Stephen, but I've seen you go off at people that completely deny the work that you've done. Because I used to watch you quite a bit, and when I was a little bit younger, I've seen you snap at people after they consistently deny who you are. So I'm not understanding why you are you're the type of person to call somebody flat out an R word,
You mean R slur?
Blah, blah, blah. Crazy shit, right? After that, but you're upset that one person, by the way, one racial comment saying lipless, assless, white, you're upset about that. I think that's...
So to be clear, I'm not upset about that. What I'm saying is I don't understand how this entire event got nuked as a result of the live. If somebody were to get upset as a result of things that were said, or they felt like Z didn't handle it a perfect way, that's fine. Or if she could have done something, can I please respond real quick? Can I please respond real quick? Listen, I talk quickly, I can respond fast, I can't respond. Okay.
Yeah, no one can hear you. You're talking to your phone and we can't hear you.
Yeah, because you started talking right after.
I hear you. Yeah. Hey, so you would say that, like, you don't understand how this whole thing got nuked. Would it have been, something that would have been avoidable even if Z was on the panel? And Z, I would love to hear you actually come off mute and speak for yourself instead of having people defend you. Weird. Anyway, but wouldn't it have...
Were you part of the original live? Why are you defending them? What do you...
You just speak over me.
Yeah.
So
wouldn't it have been beneficial if, while Z was up on the panel, she had someone that had direct insight to not only, the whole Black dysphoria, but just understanding what was happening on this TikTok live? If she had someone adamantly begging her to stop the conversation and get off of the live, like, that could have saved these before it escalated to that point, right?
Maybe, but it doesn't need to escalate to that point, right? You could just, there's no reason for this to have gotten as big as it did. I just think it's incredibly silly.
To clarify, I don't think anybody would be denying that. I'm actually surprised that everything blew out the way that it did, right? What we all asked, right? So there's two things about this. Originally, all we were asking is hey, we thought that was a little bit inappropriate, right? That was originally what we were saying. We weren't asking anybody to step down or any creators to get off the fucking tour, right? That would be stupid, because we still believed, if you guys did watch my live, we still believed that this movement could be a perfect opportunity for us to get pushed out there, right?
I think when you guys are... When you guys are saying that the organizer is racist, that there wasn't enough representation, when that one Jaden guy made videos saying that Black creators weren't being paid, I feel like it's very dishonest to say, oh, nobody was saying that somebody had to step down. It seems like after that live, the goal became for a bunch of people outside,
what other people said. Now,
because it's all part of a big thing. Yeah.
I don't know if you watched my live, Steven. I unfortunately don't know, but let me make this clear. Me and a few others on that panel actively were saying we don't care. Oh, I hate to say this. We didn't care about the representation. We actively said that over and over again. We said, hey, if anything, we said the representation might cause harm, which is why security even got brought up. That's the main reason why security even brought up, because we were we fear for the Black creators that are going on this tour, considering the fact that this is going to be in one of the most extreme conservative universities that exists on America, right? We actively said hey, we're not necessarily comfortable with that. We also, now there was people on my panel that disagreed, right? If y'all listened to the fucking live, you would see that we were actively even disagreeing with each other with our own critiques of the tour, right? The reason why it even started to pop off is because other creators that were going on the tour started to even come on my live, right? There's so much misinformation out there that I feel not necessarily you, Destiny, because once again, I understand that you reached out to Z and she told you however she felt about it. It is what it is.
Well, just to be clear, I think I watched 3 hours of your guys' content, the live and everything else before.
Okay, so if you did watch it, then you would know that I'm telling the truth.
I saw a bunch of people getting really, really, really mad when she joined, and then it seemed like from there, everything kind of snowballed out of control.
To be fair, no. Let's clarify. She came up on my panel, Steve, and then she immediately was starting to speak when I was trying to actually calm down the panel, right? So,
You might have been, but other people were being pretty provocative, no? People were starting to shout at each other.
That's exactly One second, Satana. That's exactly why I was trying to calm down the panel. As the host, I feel like I needed to do that. She came on and was provoking it even more by interrupting when I'm trying to tell people to calm down and stop over-speaking each other, that it was overstimulating.
I don't think the issue is just over-speaking. And also on a TikTok live with 9 people.
The thing about all of this is, yes, Geek, you were keeping it very simple. I watched the whole thing. And Destiny, again, I'm not necessarily blaming you, because for some reason Z has put you and also this Ann person and also Clarkson as a shield in front of her. Mercedes was doing it before, but Mercedes seems like has taken too much of a bit of heat and has pulled back. So the thing is, Geek was actually keeping it really cool. Hey Z, come off mute. I got a question for you. Z, while Hannah.
Hold on. Do you guys want me to play a portion of the live? Because this idea that
no. I have a quick question for her.
1 second. Because before the live even started, the introduction to Z was, I will let you speak, or you will speak when I let you. To think that this live came added from a...
Wait a second. I said that. But let me clarify. You played, so last time we had this conversation about 2 weeks ago, to be fair, Mercedes. So you watched the full thing. Okay, if you're going to play it, how about you play like the 15 minutes before she even actually speaks? So the first thing that she says.
I muted my mic. Bro, my brain is rotting. This is like the least shit I've ever cared about in my entire fucking life. Oh, God.
Sarcastic and condescending. Okay, so all I say is yo, calm down. I don't appreciate the fact that you said that, especially when considering that I'm like trying to talk to the panel.
The first thing that was said about her before she even paneled, like she was paneled up, she had not spoken at any point yet. The first thing that was said was you made a joke saying she can speak when I let her.
She was actually already on the panel. Well,
she had already spoke before that.
She was already on the panel.
No, hold on. He had already spoke before that. Z, come off of mute. Z, did you send a message to one of the people that was on the panel, specifically Hannah, telling her to make a comment that actually elevated the actual live? Did you tell her to bring up a traumatic...
Okay, wait, hold on. But this is all... I don't know why we're litigating every tiny issue. I'm just curious. Do we agree... Wait. Do we agree that it was good that this... Do we agree... Respectfully, no one cares, to be honest. Like, literally, nobody cares about every single micro issue that you guys are bringing up. The question is on a macro level... On a macro level, did you text somebody on January 2nd and send them a mean text message and say these 4 words? Yes, true. Santana, shut the fuck up. Why? Okay, was this event worth being nuked? Was this... Oh, were you talking to yourself? Then you should mute your mic. Why do you think it was worth it that the entire event... Was it worth it that the entire event was nuked over this issue?
Guys, if you keep talking over people...
That's fine. I have the loudest microphone anyways. Can you please respond to Santana?
No, I'm going to let Destiny speak.
Why can't you... I'm not speaking for anybody. Excuse me, that was a very misogynistic comment, Jaden Cross, okay? Yes, it was very misogynistic. It was very misogynistic. She said then she had internalized misogyny, and she needs to deconstruct her internalized misogyny. I'm not here to speak for anybody, okay? I have some investment in the success of these events. Why do you keep talking over me? Jaden, do you need to go to an audiologist and get your ears checked?
You haven't spoken to any of the black individuals as part of the organization.
Yes.
Yet you seem to be in a...
I'm listening, I'm learning and listening. I'm just learning and listening right now. I'm just asking questions. Was it worth it? Is this how all of these go? You just bring on a ton of people and you just like scream over people the entire time? Is that... Yeah, but nobody cares. The result of the question doesn't matter. Like, excuse me. As a Christian, that was offensive to me. I felt like there was a microaggression. Okay.
This is so unproductive.
How about we let these speak?
It is unproductive. Yeah, I agree.
Why are you here? Exactly why are you here, Destiny?
Because I care about these events failing for dumb reasons. I feel like these people eat themselves alive for no reason. I don't know why.
Wait, hold on, but that's the issue, Stephen. You keep on asking us, and we keep on hearing, and I feel like...
I haven't asked you anything because you've interrupted me along with Santana every single time I try to talk. I can barely get a word out.
Well, wait, hold on. Let's not put me in there, to be fair.
No, I am putting you in there.
Very fair. Come on. Let's not... Come on, Stephen. I've been hearing... Come on. Let's not do that.
When, white men raise their voice, so calm down.
And Hannah, like...
All I was trying to tell you is...
What, are you capable of, like, looking at anything in the world without using, like, the lens of, like...
It's fine. Z,
So hold on, bro, please, everyone, please. Z, you have the floor.
Okay, I want Stephen to finish what he was saying. Because he's been trying to respond to you, and then I can respond.
Exactly what I'm talking about. You guys need to deconstruct your haterade, okay?
Santana asked him a question, and then Stephen was like, wait, no, hold on. So, I don't...
Okay, does everybody here think it was worth it that this whole event got self-destructed over the resulting event spawning from that live and the reactions to it? Was that worth it? Was it a good thing that event got entirely...
Yes.
Okay, why?
Would you like to know why? Sure. The reason why it was worth it is because this entire event was put together on dead ground that had no actual footing, because from the very beginning, the point of the Democratic Party is having multiple people under one umbrella. That's our strength, right? Leaning into progressive things. When you have someone who is leading not only a quote-unquote movement, but a group of people who does not have the ability to, one, not make decisions like hop on a TikTok live and completely derail the event that's happening, and two, can't take accountability, and three, for some reason can't properly communicate what's happening to the people that she is directly quote-unquote responsible for, and then four, goes out and shits on so many people afterwards. Like, what are we talking about? So yeah, the actual overall premise of the the tour, I still think the premise as far as counter programming is a good thing. That tour specifically, no, it needs to burn in hell.
Okay, so the reason why, so hold on. So if you have a disagreement on a live as an organizer, and then you get super attacked by everybody from it, and you disagree with how that live went, then that's grounds for destroying an entire tour. I'm just as a curious question. Can you think of a single right-wing tour or a single right-wing movement that has been deconstructed over something even remotely similar to this? I'm just curious.
No, because they don't hold the same morals, values, or standards as the left. Do we want to be like the right? Are we okay with leaning into conspiracy theories?
Who's talking about conspiracy theories? Do you know what I want to be like? Well, hold on. When we talk about do we want to be like the right, do we? I didn't say we don't have to be the right. We want to organize like the right, though, right?
We have more morals and standards than the people on the right.
Morals don't count for anything if you can't enforce them. Standards don't count for anything if you lose elections.
So you're good with being the right.
I never said that's the only thing you can do. Having people that don't have to be nuked from an event because they disagree on a live means that you've become the right. That's the difference. It's Donald Trump, and the only thing that separates Donald Trump from a left-leaning organizer is whether or not that organizer takes accountability because they got screamed at on a live? Really? Do you really? Hold on. I want to hear you say that. Do you really believe that's the only difference? Santana, do you really believe that the only difference between Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump and people on the left is whether or not they can take accountability on a live? I want to hear you say that, yes or no.
Why are you muting? It's weird. Bessie and I are going back and forth. Why do you keep muting me?
You guys gotta talk about interrupting, and Cynthia, you keep interrupting.
Hold that same standard for Destiny.
You had to mute him one time, and to be fair, we've been talking over each other. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's whatever. But to answer your question specifically,
It's okay. She's a little hypocritical. It's fine.
Just work on the lack of interrupting, because what happens is when you guys start interrupting, someone else's mic just completely cuts out, and you can't even hear the conversation. So the audience is just listening to one side, because depending on whose mic decides to cut out, it's not.
That's really what I was gonna say. Thank you.
You were gonna say something? That'd be a first.
Jaden, I talked to you for the first 45 minutes of this live. What are you talking about?
Oh, boo. I just wanted to ask Stephen. First and foremost, I actually wanted to address Stephen's question that I feel like I already answered. You asked us earlier, and you did ask me directly as well, if it was worth it. Like Santana already answered. I'm going to say that I don't think I think it's worth for things to be exposed, yeah. But yeah, I still wish that the tour went on. As a matter of fact, I think I made multiple videos. I think I even consistently went live. I went live during the tour event. Was literally saying, I hope that this, is successful. And I can I'm pretty sure I actually posted the video, right? Like the live on my YouTube, to be fair.
Sure.
There's just two things about it. I think two things can be true at once. Did I wish, or did anybody wish that this was that it blew up the way that it did? Not necessarily, right? But I do think that you would also say that we as the progressive, because I don't know who's a liberal, who's a leftist or not, or a Democrat here, the progressive should still hold each other accountable. And like I said, we within the panel were not trying to demote Z from her position or anything. We within that panel weren't really asking for anything. We didn't expect shit from my life, to be blunt with you. Really didn't. The people on that tour decided to do what they did, right?
Sure. Okay. So my question is, when you say that it was worth it for things to be exposed, I'm just curious, on a scale from 1 to 10, where 10 is somebody actually lynches somebody and 1 is somebody calls somebody a big meanie, how bad was everything that happened? When you say we exposed bad behavior, where on the scale from 1 to 10 are we rating this?
Well, I think that it should be, I don't think I should be rating it, right? Because if you were to say something inappropriate right now, I probably would call you out quite literally in this moment. Now, do I wish for you to be deplatformed and demoted from your position? Not necessarily. I didn't necessarily wish for, once again, Z to be deplatformed or demoted from her position. What I wanted was, or what we were at least hoping was, just to clarify, not wanting, because I don't think I really cared to that point until after the fact. What we were expecting is for her to at least, I guess, be a leader and be hey, yo, what happened was inappropriate. It was fucked up.
Sure, I understand that. But okay, so I'm gonna ask again, on a scale from 1 to 10, how bad was what got exposed? Yes.
How much racism is acceptable?
Yes. Yep. That's my question, Santana. How much racism is acceptable? What?
Destiny, none. No racism.
Okay, Santana, is there a single white person that has no racism?
There are white people that are actively deconstruction.
You notice how you didn't answer my question? Santana, is there a single white person who has no racism?
Racism and acceptability, no.
Santana, I'm going to ask you again. Is there a single white person with no racism?
No.
Okay, then you just said that no racism is acceptable. So that means you're creating a movement, literally, that is racially segregated. No white people can be a part of the movement? You said that there are white people that are actively deconstructing their racism, which implies that there are no white people that aren't racist. So you're saying that your movement has no room for white people.
Yeah, that's not what was said.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's re-ask the questions. I'm sorry. You said that no racism was acceptable, correct? And then you said that no white person has no racism, correct? So tell me how does this syllogism not work? Tell me.
He's muted again.
Ask me a question. Why do you keep
People, what is going on?
If you can
Mercedes, stop being fragile. You're being sensitive, Mercedes. Stop. Everybody's being fragile.
We're talking him as well, to be fair.
No. You can respond to his comment, that's fine, but just like stop interrupting in the process of him asking you.
Sorry.
Those of us want to hear what he has to say. We can't hear what he's even saying.
How about he put on like headphones or something?
You're doing it to me right now. We can't hear the premise of his question when you won't stop. Just like let him finish his question and then you respond, and vice versa, whatever. Just like stop interrupting. It's not that hard.
Is it the same for him as well, to be fair, Mercedes? Yeah. Because let's be honest, he has been interrupting a few times, multiple times as well. I feel like that is sometimes the flow of the conversation. It's a little heated. Steven, Destiny, aka Destiny, he's admitted that he's been interrupting. I'm not understanding.
I see Destiny ask questions, and then in the middle of him asking the question, he keeps getting interrupted.
10 minutes ago,
the same thing.
Just from watching and sitting back, Santana is doing 80% of the interrupting.
10 minutes ago, you muted Santana for asking Z a question, and then Steven really jumped in and interrupted and consistently went back and forth with him.
Wait, you guys aren't going to be able to hear any of this at all now. What? How does this work, guys?
Yeah, my point's made. Thank you.
What happened? What's going on?
Some order. If you can't, like Erica had no reason to interject there. The question was between Z and Erica, and then Z and I think it was Santana, and then Erica starts interjecting, and then like Santana asks Z a question, doesn't let Z finish the question in the middle of asking. You guys need to, I don't know where the respect is just
Can I be honest with you, host? Can I be honest with you, though?
What is the blue? What's the little blue thing next to our names? Like those are like coins or whatever?
You're funny as hell, Fart. Not really. Anyways, no, not a microaggression. The fact I was going to be honest with Mercedes and say, do you not realize that you're being hypocritical right now? The amount of times that, let's be honest, we have quite literally all been interrupting each other, right? Destiny's been doing it. Like, this is just debate space. Now, I do understand it can be overstimulating, but you're being hypocritical and you're not being fair because all you've been doing, right, is muting and kicking the other individuals instead of Destiny. I understand he's like a big ass creator. I get it, right? But come on, you have to be fair. You have to.
Actually trying to respond in like debate. Like I've seen Destiny debate, and I'm gonna tell you, like he is pretty good at letting the other person speaking, addressing the point. But for example,
1v1 though, to be fair, it's completely different.
Right now,
it's completely different.
Hold on. When Destiny was asking the question to Santana, and then I said, "Hey, let's stop interrupting." Then Santana is like, "Oh, let me just dump that question out the window and start talking to Z," and never even address Destiny's question. And this keeps happening. So yes, I am going to mute or drop the people who don't want to have a productive conversation. And I don't know if it's like just the TikTok debate style.
No, it's yeah.
You're doing it again. Where you just braid.
I was just answering the question. My bad.
But it's not productive.
Well, yeah, and I like sure, like the way that Destiny talks to people typically, like when he's having genuine debates is 1v1, right? Or if he's like hosting it, he's really a fairly good moderate, sure, right? But realistically, this happens when it's a panel of 8 people. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody wants to speak and everything. So I'm just saying, I think it was a little unfair, Mercedes, for you to kick the 3 black people. Yeah, I'm making it about race. I'm making it about race. Yeah, you clocked it. You clocked it, Clarkson. You clocked it. So,
oh my God.
No, I wasn't calling you racist. I was just saying I think it's interesting. Whoa, did I call you racist?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
You insinuated. Did I just call it? No. I said I think it's funny how you have not been, the one person that he has also been interrupting, have not muted him or called him out once, but you did it to the 3 other black creators. That's all I'm saying. Am I lying by saying that?
No, I don't think you're lying.
Why are we pretending? What does that mean? I think it's funny. What?
If that is the case, why are you guys
say something? Can I say something?
I don't get that. Like, what is the deal?
Hello. I'm going to clarify it for you. It had nothing to do with skin color. I think the problem with your argument is that you're operating under the assumption that Destiny was interrupting way more than the other creators she muted. And I think that you might
I didn't say that.
Well, in order for it to be fair and for you to expect Mercedes to give Destiny the same treatment as them, you would be operating under the assumption that he was interrupting as much as them, and he wasn't. Just as somebody who's watching this, I don't even know this drama, okay? I just want to go on the tour, I want to talk about how I'm no longer MAGA, but from what I watched, I barely heard a word Destiny said because the 3 people she muted were talking the whole time and had the loudest mics. So that's like the no race involved, clear-cut explanation as to why she was muting people. I don't think we have to turn this into it.
You know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and dismiss the black, like them being black. I still will find you to be hypocritical. That's
Okay, well, I just think it's funny that the black community, okay, has a lot of issues related to homophobia, and as the only bisexual person in here, I feel like I'm getting spoken over a lot by black creators, so, you know, I just want to say it's a thing that's happening a lot. It makes me feel really uncomfortable.
Why is he? Can you mute him? Because he's interrupting her now.
Come on now.
I love you guys. I love you so much, okay? True. I love you all so much.
If we're
Okay, fuck. I can't. I'm gonna kill myself. I have to say here. Bro, the geek girl, she's like the queen yapper. Oh my God. She'll like find a sentence and take like 20 minutes to say it. It's like, oh my God. And then she's like, don't interrupt me. So anyway, yesterday, I went outdoors to walk my dog, and we were walking in the park, and there was a park, and it's a dog park, and I was walking my dog and had my leash. You know, we went yesterday, and it was yesterday, the day before today, and I was at the park, and I was walking my dog, and then we were at the, I went to the dog park, and we were walking, and then my dog saw another dog, and he bit the dog, and it was crazy when we were at this dog park. This time while we were at the dog park yesterday, while I was walking my dog, I usually go every Saturday. I was walking my dog at this dog park, and then he bit this dog, and it's like, oh my God, Jesus. Okay. She's still talking, by the way. Okay, in 2 more days, I will have the ability to do this to my desktop as well, so my mic and everything, you'll be able to hear better, and it's not going to come through my... They're saying you have black fatigue in the chat. I'm fucking crying. Yes, I did not deconstruct enough today in order to deal with this much of my own white racism. It was such an easy line of questioning. The guy's like, are you asking me how much racism is acceptable? Yes, I am. The answer is none. Oh, well, as a master wokey myself, let me ask you, are there any white people that aren't racist? And he's like, oh shit. He's like, fuck, I think all white people are racist. I just fucked myself. Oh my God. You just need to host yourself instead? Yeah, maybe. Tomorrow. Or no, 2 days I'll be able to do this. Oh my God, I'm so tired. And hungry and grumpy. Okay, I love you guys. It's been fun. Stay safe. Be careful. I am fatigued. Just not of black people. But of women. Just kidding. Well, not really, actually. All right, stay safe. I'll be back tomorrow. Will I be back tomorrow? I should. I need to stop going live late. I'll figure it out. Rebriano, cappuccino, 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 my duderings. I will catch you guys next. Streamer now. Be careful. Oh, also, somebody should do the time counter. I get real tired of being in these things and people are like, oh my God, Destiny interrupts so much. And every time I do the time counter at the end, they've talked for like 5 times longer than I have. I feel like I couldn't even finish a question with the Santano and the Jaden person. Jesus. Okay. I love you guys. Be careful. Rip. You better bring back the suit tomorrow? Fuck you.